What's up, family? It's Kevin Breckenridge, founder and CEO of 317 Capital, and welcome to another edition of Road to Icon. So today, just a continuation of yesterday, I was talking about, the answer will always be make more calls, right? The answer will always be make more calls. And what I was talking about, I was having a conversation with one of my broker colleagues in another state. And Brandon, if you're watching, what's up, brother? But anyway, we were having a conversation on Friday about prospecting and DAOs and all that type of stuff. And it reminded me, while I was talking to him, it reminded me of, my days in residential when I would have 100 DAO days. And I haven't had a 100 DAO day yet in commercial because I have been building my database. And it dawned on me that, hey, now my database is big enough. I've got, thousands of multifamily owners in my database. A lot of them have been vetted, so I have more than enough people to call. So now it's time for me to start putting in more work and having, consistent and consecutive 100 DAO days. And by having those consistent and consecutive 100 DAO days, that's going to dramatically increase. And it doesn't matter what profession you're in or what you're doing in terms of sales. The more DAOs that you make, the more opportunities that you're going to create with prospects and more relationships that you're going to be able to build. And if you're in sales and that means you're relying on sales and whatever respect you're relying on business. If you're in business, whether it's sales, whatever you do, if it requires you to interact with people and to build relationships and things like that, the more that you do, the more opportunity that you're going to create. That's the bottom line. So by us pushing to do 500 DAO days, how much opportunity is that going to create, right? It's going to create a dramatic amount of opportunity over time, right? Consistency is the key. So anyway, this week we're going to start pounding the phones a little bit more, having 100 DAO days, and hopefully by the end of the week, we'll have a solid week. But think about, how strong your business would be if you're making, 2, 3, 4, 5 times the amount of calls that you're making in any given week. So for anybody who's watching and is scared to get on the phone, or who still hasn't gotten on the phone, think past that, right? Like, just getting on the phone and making calls consistently is one thing, but getting on the phones, making calls consistently, and then making them at a high value, that's a whole nother level. So stay focused, stay locked in, encourage yourself, set the environment, all the things that we talk about, be prepared for the week. And then once Monday hits, 8 a.m., get on those phones and knock it out all the way through Friday. All right, let's go.